Welcome, Aries, to my temple, to the temple of tarot, astrology, and yoga. My name is Ava, and I'm welcoming you into my temple to partake of my three passions. Today we're going to explore the transits of Venus and Mars through your wonderful 4th house and 5th house. But before we get to that, I'd like to mention that I've also worked on finding out the significance of a major transit change happening on July the 7th, Uranus moving into Gemini. I just want to give you a little glimpse into the possibilities that this will deliver for you in particular, your particular astrological sign. So please, if you have a moment, have a look and see what's coming up for the next 7 to 8 years. And the other thing I wanted to mention was that I have posted a yoga session, as I have many in the last 2 months or so. And I wanted to find out if you prefer my yoga sessions with captions and sound alerts for body changes, or whether you just want to listen to the music and watch as I perform the sequences and poses and movements. So it turns out that you prefer them with captions and sound alerts. So the last session I posted has them, and from now on I will include them in every yoga session that I create. So because it takes me a lot more time and energy to do that, I won't be posting as frequently. We'll see how it really goes once I learn how to do everything technically. Hopefully I'll be able to give you more and more yoga. In the meantime, let's turn our attention now to you and the transits of Venus and Mars. As I mentioned, Venus is transiting through your 4th house, as it has been for about a month, but it will continue to do so in August. And this is, again, a very fortuitous transit, I believe, because the 4th house is about home and property and putting down deeper roots in the place that you are, or finding a place in which you want to put down deep roots, finding a place that can offer you domestic bliss, harmony, where friends and family will feel comfortable and welcome. So it's about beautifying your home. It seems you want to surround yourself with beautiful things, with nature, the beauty of nature. I see you surrounding yourself with perhaps luxury items within your home or around your property, investing in your home to make it more valuable, both to yourself and potentially financially valuable. This is in reference to architecture and building and increasing the value of your home and property by adding beauty or giving it things that make it more comfortable, more welcoming. You're creating a beautiful atmosphere. And I just, Aries, my landlord is in Aries. And I haven't told him about this because, Aries are not always open to metaphysical ideas. But I've mentioned to him that he's going to go into a state where he will want his home to reflect his individuality and as well as his love of beauty. And remarkably, he's building a greenhouse on his property, on this property now. So he's building something that will bring beauty and value to this property. So this is a wonderful example of what this transit could bring about. So let's move on to the possibilities of what will occur when Mars moves in to your 5th house on the 2nd of August. The 5th house is the house of creativity, of children, of romance. So you couldn't have a better combination for the summer because this combination will increase your level of passion, desire, and need for more creative expression. It will also bring a need for genuine a sense of genuine emotions through your most important relationships. Starting a relationship in which you feel that you can be genuine, unmasked, in a sense. There's a strong tendency also to want to play, towards amusement. Doing activities that give you pleasure, doing things, active things that you love. So sports of some kind. Now you're a workaholic by nature. And so you may find periods where you can break out let go of your responsibilities for a moment and just be spontaneous. Just be there for nothing but joy and pleasure and love. So, as I said, I think this combination is absolutely spectacular, as you are not only in domestic bliss, but you're in romantic bliss, you're in playful bliss, you're in creative bliss. That's what I'm saying. You are going to have a beautiful summer, absolutely beautiful. So let's see what your guardian angels are going to say in your tarot forecast. So that is coming up next. And thank you. I just want to say that if you have any issues, concerns, or you just want to know something deeply, I have tarot readings, personal private tarot readings, which may also include a phone call with me, if you like, about the reading. And I'm here to help. I've been reading since, well, for 45, 50 years, I don't know, 45 years. You lose track of time at my age. I'm 73. So I have been involved in metaphysical ideas and knowledge for most of my life. And if you need help, spiritual help, emotional help, I'm here to help. So thank you. So wait for your tarot reading. Welcome, Aries, to your tarot forecast. Well, this is a month in which everyone wants to be in Aries. This is going to be a summer to remember fondly. And I just want to make sure that the reversals that are in here, I may not have taken them out from the last reading. So yes, I didn't. So let's turn them right side up and get ready to, and I'm going to put in new reversals. And then we're going to shuffle and talk a little. Well, it's been a very interesting summer for me because this is my first summer here on the big island of Hawaii. And I moved here, when was it? In the end of October of last year, due to the winds of change, which were brought about by Milton, a hurricane in Hawaii, and after which I decided to find a new home. And I found my new home here, and it is a beautiful home, very relatively inexpensive, very expensive to start living here, that's for sure. And it's expensive, food is expensive, gas is, everything else is expensive. But what is so wonderful and beautiful is that the weather has been cooler than expected, because the volcano has been erupting and putting particulates into the air that has changed the weather cycle here, making it less hot than it would normally be. And that's quite a blessing, I think. So we're ready for your summer forecast. August. We make 3 piles. And we reassemble them into one single pile. And this will be a 4-card spread. The first card representing the overall mood or thematic energy of the month. And we have, naturally, how could it be anything else? But, you see that? That is a beautiful, beautiful image. The 6 of Cups of 2 children. And remember, you've got Mars in the 5th of children. This could be a month where children become highly focused as part of how you express your creativity, and your love. It's also about being reunited with old friends. But basically, these two children, as you see, are handing each other cups of flowers. There's a very tranquil and beautiful setting behind them of a quiet, lovely village, home, again, domestic bliss. They are surrounded by cups of flowers, blessings, emotional blessings, and they're exchanging these blessings. The exchange of love. In your home, through romance, through creative projects, through a genuine exchange of feeling, emotion. This is completely in line with Venus in the 4th and Mars in the 5th. Beautiful. Your challenge. See this? That's the 3 of Wands. It's a fire card. You're a fire sign. Normally you don't swim so often in the waters of emotion. But you are, of course, doing it this summer. The 3 of Wands depicts someone who he's a merchant. And he has now initiated his plan. See, the first rod represents the plan, or the idea more than the plan, pardon me. The idea that initiates the plan is the second wand. The third wand is actually doing something about that plan, making it real. He's standing on the edge of a cliff overlooking a bay where he's watching his products sail out for sale to other lands. And he's envisioning what will be the outcome of this journey from idea, plan, and initiation. This is your challenge, to initiate. And you are, Aries, the initiator of the zodiac. Something happens this summer that the angels are calling upon you to launch what will in the future be tremendous abundance, gain, and not only financial, but you will reap the benefits of the emotional authenticity that occurs during the summer. You establish real relationships that are pure. The 6 of Cups. Pure relationships, real, genuine love that's real, that will then bring future abundance of love, creating a family, adopting children, bringing children into your home, being loving for unconditional reasons. This then is a entrepreneurial card, yet it has emotional implications. So what you do on a commercial level will have impact on you not only financially or materially, but emotionally. So, very interesting. In the position of the unexpected, what is that? You see what that is? That's the 5 of Pentacles. Here you see 2 paupers out in the cold. Seems to me that with all this good fortune, you're going to be called upon to help those in need in some way, through some humanitarian gesture, some being able through your skills and knowledge to uplift someone, or maybe even becoming a part of an organization that will help others in ways that are materially evident. So Aries are generally very, very generous. They give without hesitation, usually. And some need in your vicinity will spark a humanitarian urge to help unexpectedly. Yes, and so we end with the moon. The moon. What does this do? What does the moon do? The moon is the symbol of the light that brightens the dark. It's about feeling something on a level that is below consciousness and in the vicinity of the deepest part of your heart and your soul. I feel that this month is going to awaken within you an emotional potential that you haven't felt for a while. And the urge through the 5 of Pentacles to help, to uplift, because you are feeling so blessed, it will bring a emotional revolution that gives you intuitive knowledge of the inevitability of your destined role. See that? Your role as a giver of light, a giver of abundance, the giver of joy. This will deepen your spiritual journey. I think that this showed up in contrast to this, and to this, and to the reading. That there's an unexpected opportunity to help from the position of strength and comfort and joy and abundance that you are experiencing to help. And this causes the moon is a symbol of change. And the full moon, which it's depicting, is when there's a peak of emotional change. So you are emotionally elevated to where feelings resonate more deeply in you, sort of like tremble deep within you, awakening your humanitarian, loving nature. So, what a beautiful month. Not only are you blessed in home and in romance and creativity and in children, but you're given an opportunity to deepen your own spiritual journey of self-awareness, self-understanding, and exploring your generosity of spirit. So, thank you very much for coming to your reading. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And if you need help with anything, please, there's links below, and I will try my best to help you via tarot readings and conversation, phone conversation. So, thank you. Namaste. Welcome, Aries, to your yoga pose of the month. But actually, what I would like to show you instead of a yoga pose this month is a ancient shamanistic energy releaser, creator, initiator. The movement is called stirring the energy and cracking it. So we do both sides of the body equally. You can do as many of these as you wish, as long as you do the same amount on both sides of your body. What we're intending with it is to stir the energy above us and to then crack that energy and let it flow down over us. You can use this when you feel particularly fatigued, worn out. After all, having so much abundance, so much love, so much joy, so much fun can be exhausting. So this can be utilized when you need the energy, but you don't feel it organically. So let me show it to you. I'm going to turn a little sideways so you can see what I'm doing. We come up on our knees and we put the feet right behind the knees and we lean over just slightly and we tighten the abdominal muscles. I'd like you to bring your right arm forward, palm down, and hold it about your solar plexus level. Just like that. So tighten up. Then you bring your other arm forward and you lift it up You bend the elbow and you rotate the arm with the elbow bent twice around your head, and then you bring the arm down slowly and you crack it. Then you bring the hand down and you bring your other arm forward and up. Bending the elbow, you stir once, twice, crack. We do it again. Inhale up. Hold your breath as you stir. Exhale, down. Tighten the abdominal wall. Stay slightly bent forward. Bring the hand down. Inhale up. Stir. Exhale down. Again, we bring the arm up. We rotate. We exhale. Tighten the abdominal wall as you exhale. And let's do it again. Inhale up. Rotate. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. One more. Exhale. We bring it down. We sit down. Turn the heels out, toes in. Bring the arms behind you. Look up. Lean back into the arms. Sigh. Release your tension. Bring the torso forward. Turn the palms up. Bow the head down. Take a deep breath. Face forward. Bring the hands to prayer and bow. Exhale. We say namaste. That is a very powerful way of increasing your energy in the moment, so that if you need to accomplish a task, or if you feel too fatigued to enjoy yourself, use it. Repeat it as many times as you want on either side. So, thank you very much for joining me, and please wait for the yoga mudra coming up next. Namaste. Welcome, Aries, to your mudra of the month. Now, your yoga pose, I believe, was replaced with a shamanistic energy, initiator, release. So I would like to continue in this same vein with a mudra called energy charging mudra. Sort of as if you were suddenly a battery, bringing in the energy of the cosmos into your body. So let's begin. You take your left hand and you cup it with the thumb held close in to the palm, laying on top of just the outer rim of the palm. Then you take your right hand and you make a fist, and you point your thumb up, and you lay the fist down into the cup. And you just simply breathe abdominally, allowing your abdominal muscles to expand as you inhale and drawing them in as you exhale. You can hold this pose for as long as you like. I'm going to show you for a few moments so that you understand how to do it. Please, now close your eyes. Back flat, spine straight. Hold the hand, cup it, support it. Point the thumb up and feel the energy coming into the tip of the thumb. Breathe slow and deep from the abdominal wall. We gather in the energy. We store it deep within the abdominal wall. We tighten the abdominal wall. We inhale, we release the abdominal wall, and we feel the energy pouring into us. Exhale, relax the shoulders, bring the elbows down, open up the hands, turn them to prayer. Take a deep breath. Exhale, we bow, and we say namaste. Repeat that as many times as you can during the day, or when you come home from an exhausting day of play or love or romance. Use it to refresh yourself, to revitalize, re-energize yourself. Thank you very much for coming to your mudra of the month, and I'll see you next month. Aries, I love you. Namaste.